Hi guys, it's Katie here again from Creativa, and today I'm making a page 15 in my December daily. So I'm using a set of SVG files that I have designed to make my December daily. There are 16 pages in total, so I've nearly finished. And the pages front and back make you enough pages to have one page per day for 31 days of December. So SVG files are scalable vector graphic files for electronic cutting machines, and that's how I've been cutting this out. So I use my Cricut and this set of SVG files. So for the SVG files, there is a piece under here which is red, that whole section, and I have cut that out of cardstock. There are lots of score lines on this, which my Cricut has done for me. If you don't know how to change lines to score lines and attach them to the piece, then I have done, or I will do, a video on how to upload the files to Cricut Design Space and how to attach the score lines to each of the pieces. So it will be somewhere in this December daily playlist, so you might want to go and check that one out. Okay, so on this page here, I have cut this red piece out of cardstock. So this is the cardstock that I've cut it out of. It's white cardstock. And generally I have been using this cardstock here. It's 65 pound or 176 GSM white cardstock. However, this is letter size, and I've actually cut this out of a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock. So you will need a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock to cut this piece out. So I've cut that one out, and then the green pieces on top are the mats for matting each of these little pieces, so you don't have to measure it or anything like that. You can just cut it out on your cutting machine. So I have cut out two of all of these mats here, except for this center one. I've only cut out one of those because we are going to glue this side down to our page, so we don't need to put a mat on that. So these are all my mats that I've cut out here. I've got lots of little mats, and that's for this guy here. Okay, so I've cut that one out. And then the other thing that I've cut out is this page here. So there is a separate file, it's called December Daily Base Page, and I've cut one of those out. So I've cut that out of white cardstock. And again, it's got a score line down here, and that's because this is how this piece here is where we're going to bind it all together. So I'm making all of my pages separately, and then I'm going to bind it all together at the end. So it's a sort of a loose leaf arrangement. Okay, so that's my base page. And then I've cut these green mats out for the front and for the back of this. Okay, so that's these two here. I've got one for the front and one for the back. And that's these ones here, the skinny ones as well. And then the only other thing I've done is I've cut out two of these bottom pockets, and I believe these bottom pockets might be in day one, in the day one file. I could have a little squiz through here and see if I can find it. I've got so many pages in here now because we are nearing the end. One of these files, yeah, page one, and on page one there is this bottom pocket here, just a plain bottom pocket. I've cut two of those out, so you just need to go back to the page one and grab those little bottom pockets. So I've cut those out, and I've also cut the mats out of the scrapbook paper and attached those here. So the scrapbook paper that I'm using is this set here. It's available in my Etsy store if you'd like to use it, but you can make this project using any scrapbook paper that you would like. So I've got the December Daily available in my Etsy store, and this in my Etsy store too. Right, let's do it. I'm so excited to be near the end. So let's start with just putting our mats on, nice and easy, hey? So I'm going to have this twinkly, sparkly, neutral colour on the front. So I'm just going to pop this on here. So I'm pretty excited to be reaching the end of constructing all the pages for my December daily. and being all organised for December. I've never done a December daily before, so this is really exciting, and I have really thoroughly enjoyed putting together all the SVG files for this project. And in case you haven't seen any of the other videos, there's some pretty fun pages with snow globes and movie cameras and waterfalls. What else did we do? We did a recipe page with pockets for our recipe cards. Oh, we've done so many, I can't even remember. Okay, and then I'm just going to put this skinny strip down here. So I'm making all these pages as loose leaf pages because then I can give you some choices about how you would like to make this album. Most people put December daily pages in scrapbook albums. You know, they just put them in the ring-bound scrapbook albums, and so you can just punch your own holes to suit what arrangement of ring binder that you have, and you could put them in here, or you could use the album rings to hold it all together. I do have another idea that I am going to explore for this album, so I'm hoping that that works out well. If not, I might just use album rings, we'll see. Okay, so I'm just putting the mats on the back as well, may as well. This glue that I'm using it's just called craft glue by Crafter's Choice, and here in Australia it's really easy to get from Spotlight. And I like this one for matting because it gives you a little time to wiggle it around before it sticks into place. So this page is really just a lot of matting, it has to be said. But it's great because I don't have to do any measuring. I didn't get enough glue down there because the SVG files have got all the pieces already cut to size, so I just cut them out and glue them on. Okay, that's a bit better. Didn't do a very good job of sticking my mat down. Okay, and then this little skinny one. Excuse me, I've got a croaky throat this morning. So you don't have to use these little skinny strips to mat if you have got maybe some washi tape that would look nice down the side here. I don't have a lot of Christmassy washi tape, although I do have some nice gold glittery tape that I might use when I get to the embellishing stage. So I'm making all of my pages first, and then I'm going to go through and embellish them all. Put in some inserts in all of the pocket places and that sort of thing, so that I'm all ready to go. Okay, so that's my front and back mat, and I'm thinking, why don't we just, while we're here, pop these two guys on. So I've got these two pockets now. They might line up somehow like that. Okay. So I think I'm just going to put one down here, and then I'm just going to put one about there. So I'm just going to put some glue, and I've got this new art glitter glue that I'm just trying out for the first time ever. So far I'm liking it. It's really strong, and it does not give you a lot of time to change your mind about something. But I do like it for these sort of construction type bits where you're sticking things to the page that need to be strong, like pockets. I do love this metal tip. I'm sure it's going to help me to use less glue, which is only a good thing. Okay, So this one is going down the bottom, so I'm just going to find a spot for that, about there, press it down, and I've got my bone folder just to give it a little helping hand. There's one pocket, and I'm going to do the same with this pocket. I'm just going to fold those two tabs over, put some glue on there. Fold them up. I just find that helps me when I want to put it on the page, if my little tabs aren't floating around. Okay, and then I put some glue on here. And where do I want to put it? About here, I think. I'm just going to eyeball it, which is not me. Have a quick look. I think that'll do. Nice, simple red and white page. So then I can put some nice little tags or something in here. I've got some glue coming out there. And got some pretty roomy pockets. Okay, so then on this side we're going to put this one. So let's just pop that to the side. And this is really just a matter of putting all your mats on here, front and back. But remembering we're not going to put a mat on here. So I can't even remember what I've got here. I think they might all be the same. Yeah, they are. I just cut it out of the same paper. So this one's going to go on here. So I'll just quickly do that. So there's only this one large triangle that we're putting down, and that's the inside. So I'm just going to line that up between the score lines, which are really quite difficult to see. And just attach that. Okay, so then I have these ones here and some of these triangles here. So these are going to go all on these little sections here. It's pretty self-explanatory, and I'm going to do that on this side as well. So I've got enough for both sides. So and then these ones here are obviously going to go on here, and they're going to go on the front and back as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and mat this whole thing, and then we'll come back and put it on the page, and that's it. That's this page done. So it's pretty quick. So I'll just go and attach these mats, and then I'll see you back here in a minute. Okay, I'm back. So I have matted all of the inside and then all of the outside, except for this little guy in the middle here, because that's where we're going to attach it to our page. So this is, I saw this somebody making Christmas cards or some kind of cards with this kind of idea. So it's definitely not my idea, but I have turned it into an SVG. So then these guys just fold up like this, and this one folds up like that, and we have this cute little star. And of course it opens up, and you can put a photo in the middle. You can do some journaling around here, or you can just leave it like this. You could put little inserts in here. You know, there's lots of things that you can do with that. So then all that remains is to glue it to our page. So I'm going to glue it to my page like this. And I did have this thought that maybe if I just glued down the back side here and the back side of here, then this could also be a little pocket, and I could stick something in behind it. So that is definitely something that I think I might give it a go. So I'm just going to turn it over. This bit here is my top. I'm going to put my finger on my top. So I'm going to put glue all the way down there and all the way down there. And instead of attaching the whole thing, which is what I was originally thinking of doing. Now, has my glue dried? It has. Right, let's just stop for a little second here while I clean out the tip of my glue, because I'm not very good at putting the pin back in once I'm done. Right, let's just check again. This is my top. Okay, so I'm going to put glue down here and along here. And then I'm just going to attach it to my page in the middle, and because I'm thinking about putting something in it, I'm thinking that I might put it down a bit lower. How's that? Let's have a quick look. Is it straight? Always a question. All right, and that's it. So then, because I just wiggled it, there's a bit of glue here. I'll just wipe that off. And then I'm just going to open it all out and just make sure that it's really firmly attached along here and here. And that's my page. So then it just folds up like that and like that, and it's done. Now it's going to be at the back of my this is page 15 of 16, so there'll be 14 other pages on top. So once they've all been sitting on there for a while, this will sit quite nice and flat. And then I'm going to put a little insert in here, I think, and maybe do a little bit of embellishing. But that is page 15, and then of course on the back we have that, just some simple pockets. So that's a nice, easy, simple, cute little page. So thanks very much for joining me today as I made this page, which was page 15. You can pick up these from my Etsy store if you're interested. Otherwise, maybe I've just provided you with some inspiration. And I've also used this set of scrapbook paper, also available from my Etsy store. One more page to go and the covers, some embellishing, and I'm done. Make sure you check out some of the other videos in my playlist if you're interested in this December daily playlist. Otherwise, I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you for your time. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye.